Morning student. Today I am going to explain you about the math functions. There are some important math functions which are frequently used in your program to operate the different variables. So first of all I am going to discuss the math function rint. So how it will be used. This statement is written here, math.rint 3.6. What is the resultant value of this variable? After compilation, if you will check that resultant value, this will be 4. So how it will be written 4, and what is the use of this function? The use of this function is to round the value that we are passing as an argument. It can be round up or it can be round off. It will depend upon what is the fractional part. If this fractional part is a greater than 5, greater than or equal to 5, the resultant value will be round up. As you are able to see in this case, the resultant value will be 4. So the value that you are printing here, the value of the y will be 4. But if you are using here 3.4, so what value will be written from this function? After the compilation, you are able to check what value will be written from this function. It is 3. So this is the use of rent function. Rent function will return 3 in this case. Why it is returning 3 in this case? Check it again, compile it and check the value. It is 3 because if the fractional part is less than 5, then the value returned from this function will be the 3, which is the lowest value, lowest whole number. As you are able to see in this case, it is 3. And if it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, then return value will be the larger value than 3.4, and it will be the nearest whole number. Nearest whole number will be returned. So if it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, this is the largest nearest whole number, and if it is less than 5, then it will be the smallest largest whole number. The value will be smallest, but it should be a whole number. It should be the whole number, but always it having a double data type. For example, in this case it is returning the value 3, but it will be 3.0 because it is data type is double. So return value from the math function is always double. In this case having a double value. For example, if you are using the ceil function in place of the rent, this is another function belongs to the same class mass. If you are using ceil function, so in this case, if you will check the value, return value, compile it and check the return value, it will be 4 and it will be always 4. What value you are using here? For example, you are using here 3.6. In this case it will return 4, and if we are using the value 3.4 here, then in this case it will always 4, means it is always round up the value. So compile it and check it the value, return value, it will be always 4. So in this way you are able to see that what is the use of this function ceil. We have another function belongs to the same class and its name is floor. It will return which kind of the value? Because its name is floor, so it will round up the value. Sorry, it will round down the value. It will return 3. Okay, compile it and check the value. It will be 3. So in this way you are able to understand what is the difference between these 3 kind of the function, floor, ceil and int. You can be, you will be confused from these three types of the function, because this there is a little bit difference between all these kind of the function. So now you are able to understand in which case you have to use which kind of the function. This kind of the function will be used in your output based program. So output based questions, where you are able to find out your output. So according to the name of the function, you are able to find out the which kind of the value will be returned from the function. Do the practice for these types of the this type of the questions, and you can use frequently in your program also if it is required. Thank you.